One of the problems in psychiatry is exactly this. Conclusions are drawn sometimes to support whatever the conventional narrative is around basically drugs, diagnoses, etc., especially in the more mainstream journals, like the American Journal of Psychiatry, even if the data isn't doing that. And you have to understand this too, is sometimes researchers are in order to get their research published, they're really under a lot of pressure to spin their results so it fits the narrative that people want to say. You know, we're going to publish something in a couple days, a couple letters. You might have remembered there was a study done by Jeffrey Lieberman that said antipsychotics are wonderful. And people like Robert Whitaker who are raising concerns about that, they're nefarious individuals, right? You remember that got published? I did a response, Joanne Moncrief did a response, etc. Well, Joanne Moncrief submitted a letter to the editor of the American Journal of Psychiatry, and so did Sir Robin Murray and colleagues from the UK. Now, Sir Robin Murray is known as one of the foremost experts on schizophrenia, and he basically took the critical side and said, this study, you left out stuff. You didn't report this stuff. You dismissed real concerns, okay? So here's coming from one of the world's foremost authorities on schizophrenia. 5 other people, well known throughout the UK. Did they print either letter? They rejected those letters, the American Journal of Psychiatry. So think about how that rejection process is actually serving to maintain a belief system. And now, I have never gone to look at the mission statement until this morning of the American Journal of Psychiatry. You know what it says is? It says it's to publish information about advances in psychiatry. That's very different than publish, scientific investigations into our treatments. It really does say this is the most widely read journal in the psychiatric journal in the world, and our goal is to write about advances. So if you have that mission, it makes sense that they would reject these letters, but anybody with a scientific sort of inkling would think this is horrific, an example of institutional corruption.